What's up guys, it's Eli with Mind Muscle TV, and today we're talking abs, meal timing, and testosterone. Check it out. Alright guys, so the issue on everybody's minds, number one is always abs, okay? And Brian Valentine here asks, what are the best core exercises to do? Now I actually made a video on this a few weeks ago, which I'll link in the description below. But basically guys, with your abs being as complex as they are, and all the different muscles that comprise your abdominal wall and your entire core, it's important to do a variety of exercises. I will hit abs usually about 3 times a week, and on each one of those days I'm focusing on a different part of my core. One day focusing on heavy weighted crunches, okay, so that's going to consist of your cable crunches. I do decline crunches with the weight behind my head. Those are really my two favorite that I like to hit. So on those we'll hit maybe 3 or 4 sets, rep ranges anywhere from 10 to 25 or 30, just kind of depending on how I feel that day. Okay, so in order to get that six-pack to really pop guys, you've got to train your abs with weighted exercises. Okay, on another day I'll go and I'll focus a lot on obliques. So some of my favorite oblique exercises would be cable twists. Okay, where you're really focusing on sucking in the stomach, engaging that deep abdominal wall, and keeping your hips stationary as your shoulders rotate independently of your hips. That's a real good one. Going on the decline bench and doing weighted ball slam twists, very good. In addition to getting on the ground and hitting either laying or hanging windshield wipers, where you are taking your legs, moving them side to side in a nice controlled fashion to focus on the obliques. Remember, for obliques, anything twisting, and make sure when you're twisting, you're sucking in tight. Now that leaves us with the lower abs, okay? Now for this particular muscle group, I like to focus on laying leg lifts, okay? Reverse crunches are really good, hanging leg lifts, and again, hanging windshield wipers, which are gonna focus on your lower abs and obliques. Now, keep in mind, whenever you're training your abs, whenever you're doing, say, lower abs or upper abs, you're actually working the entire abdominal wall, okay? But you can definitely put emphasis on one area versus another, okay? One thing to note, guys, whenever you're training lower abdominals, it is very important to get your pelvis involved, okay? So if you're doing leg lifts, don't just lift your legs don't matter. It's about lifting your legs and then curling your pelvis under. So quick tip there for those of you looking to improve your lower ab definition. Our next question comes from Stephen L, and he says, meal timing and anabolic window, truth or myth? I'm gonna go ahead and say myth on this, okay? From my own personal experience and from what I've seen with my clients, meal timing doesn't matter, guys. It all comes down to your schedule and what's convenient for you and hitting your overall calorie and macro intake for the day, okay? So if you do that in 1 meal or 10 meals, just hit your macros, you guys will be good to go. Now, as far as the anabolic window, if you don't know what he's talking about, that's a phrase that it refers to the 30 minutes to an hour post-workout where it's critical that you get in your protein, your carbohydrates, all that good stuff so you can immediately help your muscle start to repair. Ultimately, guys, that doesn't matter either, okay? Finish your workout, get home or get to where you're going. If you want to get a shake in and some carbohydrates, for me, it's just personal preference. I actually do, just because I'm usually starving by the end of a workout, so I'm just getting something quick in there. But ultimately, guys, don't go out of your way to get in, freak out, think you have to get this protein in immediately after your workout. You're not gonna lose your gains. If you just wanna get home and get a meal in at some point, you'll be in good shape, guys. Again, it's all about total daily calorie and macro intake. This next question comes from Martin M, and he wants to know what my thoughts are on testosterone boosters. So, having tried a lot of these in the past before really knowing what I was doing, I have never really seen any significant muscle gains off of any testosterone boosters. According to the studies out there, if you have abnormally low testosterone levels, some of them can help. D-aspartic acid being one of them. Fenugreek, I think, was another one. The studies actually showed it did help increase. As far as Tribulus, ZMA, all those things that also claim to increase your testosterone levels, the studies just don't back it up. You may feel an increase in your libido, but that doesn't necessarily mean your test levels are high. So, if you want to go and get tested and you are low, these supplements may actually help. Outside of that, guys, if you want to do something that makes you feel good, you know, if you like having increased libido, go ahead and do it. But if you're looking for increased muscle size, the best thing for you guys, considering if you are within normal testosterone levels, it's going to be lifting heavy, getting your sleep, and eating plenty of food. All right, guys, that's it for today's Q&A. If you have any other questions you want answered in next week's video, post them in the comments below. I need you guys to hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to help as many people as possible here, and the only way I can do that is if I get this channel to grow. Click that like button, hit me up on Facebook, Mind Muscle TV, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.